Hello creators, it's Melissa from Melissa's Creations. Today we are making a 60th anniversary card for my husband's grandparents. I am so excited to make this card for them. It is a diamond anniversary, I believe, is what I looked up on the internet. So I tried to get as sparkly and as much bling on this card as possible. I'm starting with a thick Whisper White card base, standard size. You can find all of the measurements on my blog at MKre8tions.com. Go ahead and click on the link in the description box below. I am also using a sheet of glimmer paper as well as this beautiful blueberry bushel foil sheet. I'm cutting down that sheet so that I can use my stitched shapes framelits to cut out a couple of squares for this card. So this piece measures about 3 by 3, and then I'm going to also trim off 1/2 inch strips so that I can use those around the edge of the card mat for my front. I'm using the little stamp Mr. and Mrs. because I thought that was super cute, and I'm stamping that in blueberry bushel on a scrap piece of white cardstock. I'm using the smaller of the 2 squares to cut out my foil sheet, and then I will use the larger of the 2 squares to cut out on my top matte piece. When I was making this card, I thought the top mat might look nice out of this glimmer paper, but I decided that was a little too much, so I redid my card with a plain white sheet of paper on top that I had ran through with an embossing folder. Here I am using that tufted embossing folder with just the Big Shot platform and 1 cutting plate on the top, and then I'm going to use the largest square and cut that out on the top of this piece. And then you will be able to see the blue foil piece nests nicely behind this piece, and it just looks so pretty. I'm also going to cut out my flower bouquet elements out of that beautiful foil, and I'm going to use those glimmer flowers that I cut out earlier on top of these pieces. Once all of your pieces are cut, you can start assembling. I'm using some glue dots in the corners here on the mat to put my blue foil piece on with, and then I'm going to start kind of layering all of my other pieces. I'm taking those 1/2 inch strips that I cut earlier, and I'm just going to glue the back of the card mat and put them down on top of the blue foil to make a very thin border. I didn't really measure it, it just happened to turn out that this was just the perfect size to go on the front of my standard card base. If you would like to measure it to make sure that your card fits, you just need to make this piece measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that will adhere nicely to the front of your card. Once all the blue foil is adhered, I took some dimensionals and popped that up onto my card base. And then I started to build my bouquet after I stamped my sentiment so that I knew where it was going to go and not cover up my words. I used a combination of glue dots and dimensionals and snail to finish off this card. I also added some of the beautiful rhinestones to each of the little intersections on that tufted embossing folder to really make this card stand out and have that extra special something for this very special couple's 60th anniversary. I really liked how this card turned out. It is so gorgeous. I really wanted to make another one in all of the other colors that are in the foil pack with this blueberry bushel foil. It is beautiful and I can't wait to get some more cards made. I added a little bit of this white baker's twine to that little Mr. and Mrs. tag and tied a little bow so that I could put that onto the bouquet for a little extra touch. Your support means so much to me while I'm filming and making all of these videos. It takes a lot of time, but I really enjoy it. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a bling emoji in the comments below, or just type rhinestone to let me know that you're still here watching. And there we go, this card is finished. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to visit me online at MKre8tions.com. I'm also on social media. You can find me with @MKre8tions. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!